Hi guys, igama AsandaNtini and welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to share with you guys some of the things that I would do if I was still a law student. If you are new here, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and with that said, let's get into this video. Okay, background. If you're new here, I am an admitted attorney. I was admitted last year. What? No, I was admitted this year, February. And yeah, I'm enrolled in the non-practicing role right now. And yeah, wanna know any other thing about me and what I do check out previous content in this channel. Okay, so let's just get into it. First things first, if I was still a student, I would shadow attorneys or advocates that are practicing. If that are practicing and those that are not actually practicing. I would want to see how is their life, and also try even shadow people in the NPA, although I know NPA doesn't even have interns, so I don't know how would shadowing NPA work. But write them a letter, write them at your local NPA a letter, say you'd like to shadow for a day or two, and just see what does a prosecutor do in court that day. It doesn't need to be from an organization, as I'd always assumed while still in varsity that I needed to be part of a certain organization in order to be part of these programs that happen. They're also still students and just write to people. So write yourself a letter, go and shadow. Also, take a day. Courts are now open again to the public, so take a day, go to court, go and observe what actually happens in court, and know at least the parties that participate in a court proceeding each day, like the interpreter, the court orderly, the stenographer, the admin, the magistrate. Know all of those people, and just if you go and observe for like maybe 2 days during your holidays, you would know how does that thing work. I would do if I was still a student. I did it at third year, not just third year, fourth year, in the Pinetown Magistrates Court, and it was worth it. I got out of them saying, I cannot wait to be in court and do bail applications, because I spent most of my time there, like the bail court, also went to the civil court. I was like, I cannot wait to come back and argue here, because we got to see it firsthand while still students, and I was like, this is something that's nice. So yes, do shadow. I do recommend it. And then number 2, volunteer as a secretary during holidays at a law firm. If you know a law firm that's just starting out, or whatever law firm, just volunteer and say, I would like to volunteer my services as a secretary during this time. I would like to learn, or shadow your secretary, because one thing about paralegals, they know how the law practice works more than anyone else that's in that practice, because they understand what happens there, they understand the clients, they know the procedure. Even if it means they say, okay, I don't know what's the law to this, but I know that this is how she usually drafts, or he usually drafts this thing, this particular summons, this particular thing. So make sure that you actually request to work with a secretary or work as a secretary in order for you to understand the practice, and would look good on your CV. Volunteered as a secretary for these many semesters. Nice things to have in your CV. Is research each and every area that I have interest in, that I want to practice in. Now, this thing of just knowing something from a module that you did, maybe you had a really horrible lecturer, and so you didn't understand like how does this thing work, you didn't want to do it, you didn't ever want to maybe see constitutional law ever again, just because maybe you had a bad experience with the lecturer that taught you, or you never want to see international criminal law because, oh my word, this thing was bad. If you actually give yourself time, research it. There's Safli, there's LexisNexis, there's Juta to read industry changes, cases, everything free of charge. Go onto LinkedIn and start following people that are in those industries that you are interested in, and actually interact with them instead of following butt cheeks on Facebook and Instagram. I would start my YouTube channel or an online thing as a business, maybe at second year or third year, not as a business, not encouraging people to get into businesses while working as candidate practitioners. If you are, you need to declare it to the Legal Practice Council. But what I would do, if you are still a student, I would start a YouTube channel, simply because students are the people that actually watch content more on YouTube. So if you have a YouTube channel, you are now going to grow with your audience. By the time that you get to out of varsity, you are already online and unknown, maybe even have interacted with attorneys, whatever it is. You could actually have made yourself known to other attorneys in different places, and it's good to see. And connections are very important in this industry. You will learn that as soon as you get out of practice, that actually my being an introvert, not speaking to people, is not working. It was not worth it. I can testify to that. It was actually not worth it. I should have made more connections while in varsity, but we are out of there now, and I'm advising you that start your YouTube channel. That will help you in making connections, and also if you are now practicing and you happen going to do articles and you happen to make enough money to say, I can accept any job because I have enough money I can accept any stipend that you give me as your candidate attorney, it's fine. I just want the experience. You are set up for the next 2 years, because maybe your channel has grown so big that you are now making money. And it's quite difficult, obviously, to grow a channel, but it can happen if you have all the time and the tools to do that thing while you are still in varsity. So do that for yourself, and you'll get to start earning passive income, which would help you in times when you can't start a business while practicing. You can't even run a business. So that time you're no longer creating content, but you are now getting passive income from your channel. See, you then declare, obviously, that I still get passive income on this, but then it doesn't affect my job as a candidate attorney because this and that. You declare that you are good to go. You have money, and you have money to sustain your life while getting the experience. You could even have money to do your PLT fast, and you don't have to do articles for 2 years. See, it works out. Start something online, YouTube channel, blog, whatever it is that can make you money, even if it's as little as like 500 rand a month. That's enough money to buy you cosmetics, to add money towards your transport money, and you are good to go. So do that. Use all your talents, is what I'm actually saying. Use all your talents, use all your gifts, because it's actually sinful not to do that. Number 5, I'm going to sound like a broken record. Buy clothes that you can wear at work. As I said this in my previous video, if you are going to be a candidate attorney or a candidate advocate, or you are going to be working in a profession that requires formal law, like the profession of law, you need to actually start investing in buying clothes for work. So get yourself a shirt every now and then at Jet, at Mr. Price, Edgar's, whatever you can afford. Keep that, and you have that for maybe the first few months working as a young professional, or even the first year. I still have clothes that I bought in varsity, and I'm now heading towards my 4th year out of varsity. That's wild. Be well read. Go to the source. When you are going to be on the internet, and you are going to be commenting, and not just on the internet but in person, when you are going to interviews and they start speaking about a recent case that's happening, you're going to be very visible if you just read the headlines. Going to be very clear if you just read the summary, the media summary, because medias get the summary. You know that quotes like the Constitutional Court, all of those have the media summary. Like most judgments have the summary. And if you're going to be somebody who's just going to be speaking on summaries, you'll know. Because maybe they'll speak of something that's at paragraph 103 and you didn't get to 103, you just read the summary. So be sure that you go to the source, because this will this will help you even before penning down opinions on the internet. It will also help you, obviously, as I've said, if you are going into interviews, if you are meeting with people that are important in the industry and you want to engage them, you are at the source. Ask them what happened and don't just vibe and say, I saw the media summary. No. Be on every WhatsApp or Facebook group that has law students, law graduates, law firms, startups, whatever it is. Be in those groups. They're going to be very helpful as a student. So as a student, be in every law student group that you know of, that's in your school, that's around your school, whatever it is. Be in those groups. They're going to help you. If you are now a graduate, be in every legal vacancies group that there is, and be in every board exams group that there is. And next, also be in every law firm or the groups that are like around your area. Maybe I was not part of a group, but every number of every candidate attorney that we were doing articles with, to an extent that the job that I'm currently in right now, the vacancy I was forwarded by one of the candidate attorneys that we were with, and she's also working in the same place that I'm working at right now. So make sure that you actually try make connections, make interactions. As I've repeated, and you can see in the theme of this video, is make as many connections as you can. Make sure that you are subscribed to this channel. Get to engage with content, and you just get to learn and see things that I've done as a candidate attorney, what I'm doing right now as now an admitted attorney, and what am I going to do next thereafter. So be sure to subscribe. To be subscribed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and share this video if it was helpful. Let me know, and I will see you on my next video. Bye.